But you're also seeing assets like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has become the modern day gold. People all over the world are pouring into it. Companies from Fortune 500s, a company like ours, the sovereign wealth funds, to the richest families on earth are all hoarding Bitcoin. It's become such an incredible asset. It's immediately liquid. It's probably the greatest hedge to real estate, that there is, right? Because again, you have massive liquidity. It's all around the world. It's protected by kind of the greatest ecosystem of energy mining companies in the world that safeguard it. Bitcoin has become, I think, the truly greatest asset of our time.
For instance, tokenization, an area where Janus Henderson is launching it.
Yeah, I mean, we see tokenization as potentially the most transformative technology to hit financial services, really maybe in decades, and certainly potentially more impactful than AI. AI is clearly the dominant tech that's going to transform the economy. But in the subset of financial services, blockchain is really transformational. And so we're trying to build the asset manager of the future. And if we want to do that, we need to be a leader in blockchain.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto overall flat. We also have stocks flat as I'm doing this video. Now we have Israel sees 187 crypto wallets linked to Iran, moved over 1.5 billion in USDT. And guys, we know that is all a movie. And we know these governments get their crypto for free. They don't have to worry about buying it. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now moving slightly up as I'm doing this video. Dollar down as I'm doing this video. Right now, we have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have MetaMask has officially launched its own stablecoin. It is now live. And guys, we know how important all these stablecoins are. We know eventually we're going to have one at the end. And these stablecoins that we see right now, they might be used as rewards. But right now, the private sector is to push this digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 16 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Fed Jerome Powell in the house tomorrow. What we've been waiting on, and guys, we know this is going to be one of the biggest Fed meetings that we had, just because we know he's going to cut, but then also we know that cut is already baked in. But while Jerome Powell is in the house, we know they like markets to look good. And Trump wants a big cut. And like I told you, I don't see it. And I don't see cuts down the road because we know labor market is going to pick up just because of the holidays. So it's going to be manipulated. And then we also know prices just keep increasing. We definitely have sticky inflation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have strategies. Michael Saylor and other crypto executives are meeting with lawmakers in Washington on Tuesday to push for strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. And again, we know the government gets their Bitcoin for free. And at the end of the day, we know Congress doesn't make this decision. The Fed does. But the Treasury could easily reevaluate that gold holding. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Don't forget, this is a plan. It moves in phases. Trump has to devalue the dollar in order to devalue the debt. And again, remember, the crypto teacher told you. It's a plan. It moves in phases. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs down as I'm doing this video. And we have Bitwise has filed with the SEC to launch an Avalanche ETF. And again, we just keep getting more of these altcoin spot ETFs. Eventually, we're going to start seeing them roll in and get past. If not this year, it'll be the second quarter of next year. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Ford Industries kicks off a $1.6 billion Solana treasury with 6.8 million Solana acquisition. And I went over this yesterday. Do not be fooled. Yes, they buying Solana at a high price now, but remember, they got a whole bunch of Solana at a discounted price. Do not fall for the tricks. Now we have Standard Charter SC Ventures to count $250 million for digital assets. And guys, we're going to see a whole lot of money come in for the digital asset space, especially when it comes to blockchain that has utility. And don't forget, again, this is a plan that moves in phases. Blockchain cryptos is the first part, and then we move on to energy, and then we move on to real-world assets, real estate. It just keeps moving. Only thing you have to do is make sure that you're staying ahead. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Stock Tweets and Polymarket partner to launch earnings prediction markets. And of course, during earnings, that's when we get our most volatility. So this product is definitely going to get a lot of interest. And most of these big companies have different seasons where you know they're going to make money. But remember, betting and gaming is going to be 60% of the economy going forward because people are going to be sitting at home getting free money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have MoonPay buys crypto payment startup Meso to expand global reach. And this is all about adoption. And Meso is basically the pioneer of merging traditional finance and crypto. And we know DeFi is definitely the new banking. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have American Express launches blockchain-based passport stamps built on Base, allowing cardholders to digitally collect and share travel memories as collectible NFT stamps. And guys, I told you, NFTs are definitely going to come back because they're nothing but digital IDs. And again, we know these banks have been funding this digital asset space from the beginning. Not only have they been working with these digital asset companies, but they've been building their own chains. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have 21X, the first EU regulated on-chain exchange for tokenized securities, and has integrated Chainlink to deliver real-time market data on Polygon. And again, we're seeing the utility of these cryptos, and then also who's bringing all this data together for Swift. That's right, Chainlink. Guys, make sure you follow the money. And then lastly, we have the Ethereum Foundation has launched a new DAI team to make Ethereum the leading settlement and coordination layer for AI and the machine economy. We heard it from everyone that AI and the machines are going to take over a lot of this economy. Guys, these repetitive jobs are going to the machines. And of course, they show the masses these rinky-dink robots, but we know these robots have supercomputers, they have synthetic brains, and then they have all this data that we've given them. What are all these chatbots doing? They're pulling the data from the internet, all the data that we've gave them. We created the beast, and because we created the beast, we definitely can get rid of it. And that's the reason why it's so important for you to understand this technology. I'm going to put a question inside of both Patreons so you understand the power of this technology. A lot of people are not getting it. It's in my book, my new book that's coming out. But a lot of people are not understanding how powerful this AI technology is going to be. If you understand the mind and you understand our thoughts are not just with us, and then you have these AIs will have the ability to manipulate reality. We saw it during the C word. You saw people's reality get manipulated. Just imagine what these AIs will be able to do. It is definitely scary. Remember, the same people we're trying to save are your enemy because they're not conscious. And we know that comes from the Matrix. And when we go back to the World Economic Forum, they said they wanted to control information next. And now we had the Charlie Kirk event. And what are they doing? Trying to control information, free speech. Guys, you have to stay conscious to understand all the agendas that are moving. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see the 4th Industrial Revolution, foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.